everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making party breads for any kind of holiday party or any party for that matter. These are really good and really easy. I can't give you measurements because it all depends on how much you're going to make, okay? That's how easy this recipe is. So in a pan, you're going to get some bacon and you're going to cut it up into like maybe 1 to 2 inch pieces, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect, just cut it. I'm just using my kitchen scissors. Works great. We'll just stick it all in this pan. And I'm sure if you make too much, someone will eat it, so don't worry.
Well, it doesn't go to waste here.
Okay, just going to do a few more. Now, if you're going to do an hors d'oeuvre party, per se, I would assume for each thing you have, maybe 3 to 4 bites per person. I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's kind of how I do it. I don't mind having leftovers. I just want to make sure everybody has enough food. So, you know, you use whatever method you use. Okay, I think that's going to be pretty good for me for right now. So I'm going to start cooking this, and we're just going to cook it until it's just done. Don't overcook this because it is going to go into the oven for about 5 minutes or under the broiler. So you really don't want to cook it too dark. Now, while that's cooking, we're going to get our little assembly line set up, okay? So you're going to need these are called party entertainers. Pepperidge Farm has some too, but I have not been able to find Pepperidge Farm. These are S. Rosen's, and I got them at Heinen's. I went to 5 stores looking for these. They also come in rye or sourdough, so you use whatever you like. I'm just going to use the pumpernickel because the flavors that are going on to this bread just go really nice with the pumpernickel flavor, okay? Now, if you can find these, buy 2 and freeze one. They freeze great, so you have them on hand throughout the whole holiday. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually having a really big party this weekend, so I'm making my hors d'oeuvres the day before, and I put them on the trays or in the pans that they're going to bake on. While I'm doing that, I also get all my trays, serving trays and everything down, and then I go through what I've made and kind of in my mind picture where I'm going to put it on the tray. And that way you have all your trays clean and ready to go, and you have everything you need. If you come up short, you can run to the store and get another tray before the party, okay? So I'm just going to let this cook a little bit. Now, with these party breads, you're going to take Miracle Whip. I know some of you don't like Miracle Whip, but use Miracle Whip. It's just, you're not going to taste the Miracle Whip at all. It's actually the oil in the Miracle Whip that you want for this bread. It's really good. So take a bread. I don't usually do like the real end piece because it doesn't lay flat. Okay, so take a bread, and all I'm going to do is put some mayonnaise on one side of the bread. And it just needs to be a thin coat. Doesn't have to be anything horrible like that. And then I need to get my knife. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a slice of Swiss cheese. Make sure you get it sliced because it's so much easier. And all I do is I cut it into quarters. They fit perfect on the bread. Also, I have down non-stick foil. You can use parchment paper, whatever you like. Once the bacon is done and drained, you put 1 piece of bacon on the top of each one of these. So I'm going to continue to cook my bacon and get these ready, and I'll come back to you. Alright, now that the bacon's done and I drained it off, you're just going to put 1 piece of bacon on each piece of bread. That's it. You're going to put it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees, and you just bake it until the cheese melts. That's it. It's a very cheap recipe. If you need to go somewhere and make a lot of, you're going to have a lot of people, perfect for that. And as you can see, I didn't overcook my bacon. I know a lot of you like it really crisp, but it will be too hard on top of this bread. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to bake mine off because I'm going to bake them off the day of the party. So what I usually do is I cover these with saran wrap, plastic wrap, and then I write on there what needs to be done. Like these need to be baked at 350 just until cheese melts. And I'll tape that on top of the saran. When I bring it in, I'll know how to bake these.